KingFanMan here, along with the Wolfman. It is good to see y'all. The KingCast is live. Episode 10. Did you ever think we'd get to episode 10?
Yes and no.
And no, good to have you here. I'm sure we're going to have people jumping on just in a minute. We are just a little bit early. I thought we'd give everybody about 5 minutes to jump on. A lot to do today. A lot to talk. Todd Howard is
I was
overseas.
right. You were wrong.
Not.
No,
I was
right. No, I was right.
Are you talking about the engine?
Yes, I was right. You were wrong.
Not quite.
No, I was right. You were wrong.
We're going to talk
He said
about
there isn't a new engine.
Not quite. He said yes and no. You just want to jump right in on the new engine, don't you?
Yes. Because I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay, good to see you, Millennial. How are you doing, sir? Todd Howard did talk about the new engine. I do believe there is going to be a new engine for Starfield. He kind of said there's not, but there is a bunch of new technology. Now, what he said was they are keeping their old editor because they like their old editor. They can make worlds real quick with their old editor. They want the modders to be able to have the old editor, which is very good because they are still committed to modding with Starfield. So that's a very good thing. But there's a brand new renderer, say that. There's a brand new lighting model. There's brand new system for creating landscapes. There is also a brand new animation system and other technology that he wouldn't mention what it was. So it is in a way if you want to say it's a patched up new engine, maybe.
That's what the creation engine is. So all I'm hearing is I was right, you were wrong.
Okay, you were right. I was wrong.
I need to get that. Can I get that in writing? It is kind of recorded.
Actually,
I can just cherish this for the rest of the time.
Actually, Todd Howard said they're going to continue to do it on until through the Elder Scrolls Millennial, because of the he said because of the modders and because of their familiarity with that system. Now, he did say it was very interesting. They talked about the loading speeds, and he talked about not being able to have vehicles and that kind of thing with it. He said that is going to be solved. So maybe
you realize it's called the Frankenstein engine by people, right? For a reason. It's not a new engine. It's the same engine.
But again, I'm going to tell you by Starfield, it's going to be a totally new engine. So because there will be vehicles in Starfield. Mark my word.
That's not a new engine. It's doing the same thing they've been doing since Morrowind, just changing the engine. It's the same engine.
No, it's going to have the same editor. The editor's the only thing that's going to be left that's going to be the same in this thing.
Okay. Your Jeep out there, okay?
The editor does not an engine make.
Don't try and get fancy, okay? You take a ship, okay? And
see, it is a good thing because the modders will not have to relearn a whole new system.
Here's what it is, okay? You have a ship. Your bass boat out there. You have a nice fishing boat out there, don't you?
It's a boat, yes. It floats.
Okay. You have a floating piece of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass, shush. So over time, it gets a little rundown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to replace parts on it.
Mm-hmm.
After you've replaced everything, okay, is it still the same boat? Is it still the original boat?
No.
It's still the boat. You would still say, I bought this boat back 2012.
I do see what you're saying.
It is the same thing. Just because it's modified, it's the same thing. You're trying really hard to get out of this, aren't you?
Yes.
You don't want to admit you're right, do you?
No. But he did.
You're wrong.
He actually said, though, he said yes and no. So there is a yes to it.
But mostly no.
Okay.
The important part is the no.
Can I say this, though? This is the biggest... Hello, Vault Girl.
Vault.
This is the biggest leap in technology they've made ever. Going from Fallout 4 to Fallout 76 and then to Starfield. And it has been called the biggest leap in gaming. We better quit arguing and start talking to people. Hey, backhand you. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Vault Girl's on. Manios' own. Millennials on. Vickin's on. Hey, guys. Good to see y'all. those of y'all that are Patreons, I'm sorry we got your pre-show on just a little bit late, but it's over there as well. I do want to mention, I don't know if you saw it this morning. I've been holding on to this news. I'm so excited about it. I have been asked to be a co-host on another podcast. Now, don't get scared. This podcast is going nowhere. It's still going to be here. Nothing happened to this channel. But I'm also going to be on another podcast every Saturday morning. Yeah, I believe it's going to be posted at 9 or 10 o'clock. It's going to be on Skullsy's. If y'all know of Skullsy's channel, Skullsy TV. He's
Manos saw it.
Oh, good.
Just got done watching.
Great. Did you like it, Manos? Skullsy's a great channel. Also play it forwards on there as well. I think it's going to be a great podcast. We're going to have a lot of guests and stuff on there. So every Saturday, y'all check it out. I'm very humbled and excited to be a co-host on that. So I will put a link on this after all of it's processed and everything, so that y'all can find it if you haven't found it yet. So very excited about that. If you hadn't checked it out, check it. So
for those of you who just joined in, I was right, he was wrong.
We are talking about the new engine that is coming for Starfield.
Same engine. Different parts, same engine.
Todd Howard has said that they are not going to get rid of the old editor for Starfield.
So what I'm hearing is it's going to have a little creation engine.
It is
a little bit of the corner on the box. So that means I'm right, you're wrong. Case dismissed.
Yeah. Oh, Mississippi Queen's on here too. Hey, Mississippi Queen. Yes, there is part of the Frankenstein engine that is going to be on Starfield and going into Elder Scrolls as well. So it's going to keep hanging out. Can you imagine, from Morrowind all the way to the Elder Scrolls 6? From 3 all the way to 6.
I'm just glad I'm right and you're wrong for once.
That is amazing. By the way, I should ask those that did check it out, Manos and others, how'd y'all like the podcast this morning? Did y'all like it? I really enjoyed it. It was great. I cannot wait to do those more. Now I enjoy this one even more though.
Yeah, sure.
Because I got an awesome co-host right here. So
I should have filled up my drink before we started.
Hey, Mississippi Queen, we need a drink in here. Do you deliver? Let me go over some of the things that Todd Howard said is going to be new for Starfield. And some of that, by the way, is in Fallout 76 as well. Fallout 76 has a new renderer. That's hard to say. Renderer, new lighting model, a new system for creating landscapes. People don't like this term for what is it called, where it automatically creates the landscapes. What's that called? They get scared about that.
Computer generated?
Yeah, computer generated. But Bethesda's been doing that for years. Mm-hmm. Now they'll go in and make changes where they'll make the personal changes.
Ooh, reds sound good.
But they have a system, a brand new system that's in place already.
I'm sorry, I kind of stopped listening. Someone
I know
tempted me with food.
They're talking food in there. Also, as you've already heard, Starfield will have a brand new animation system. And then there's other new technology that is coming as well for Starfield. Mm-hmm. And again, Starfield has been called the biggest leap in gaming now, not just for Bethesda, but for any gaming, the biggest leap in gaming. So with that said, what possibly could Starfield have that's going to be the biggest leap in gaming? It's obvious.
Successful No Man's Sky.
I believe it's going to have vehicles in it. I believe I'm going to get out there on the limb and say something. You know how?
Aren't you afraid of heights?
Yeah, I'm very afraid of heights. You know how all Bethesda companies work together? Mm-hmm. id has worked with Bethesda on Fallout 4. That's what got the shooting mechanics down better. Mm-hmm. I believe that when and I just went blank. The one that came and helped when Avalanche came and helped id on the new Rage.
Yeah.
I believe they also helped Bethesda on some vehicle mechanics and for Starfield, because Todd Howard actually talked about the there's Mississippi Queen with tea delivery.
Yes, because he likes it cold, you like it hot.
Look at this. Look at this. We have iced tea delivery.
I'm offended.
Todd Howard was talking about. Todd Howard was talking. You're shaking the camera.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Todd Howard was talking about how the engine is not capable of doing vehicles, keeping up with the vehicles.
Hey, there we go.
Well, he said that's going to be fixed. So you're talking about the engine. It's not a new engine. Well, that part is going to be fixed.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
I love you.
Very. So new engine or not, that part of the engine is going to be fixed. So what are they going to do to fix that?
Probably type in code. I'd guess. I don't know how it works. I just know it does work.
And what do you think about my theory that they did get Avalanche or some other studio to come and help them with that?
They've done it in the past, so it's very likely they did. I see no reason why they wouldn't, considering how many people they have partnership with under ZeniMax. So I have no doubt that they got some help from.
And I love that about the Bethesda family. I love that they work together. I love that it's not a competition. They're working together. I think that's great. As we've said, the Fallout 76 is a mixture between the Quake engine.
Let's be honest.
And
if
the
it was
Bethesda
a competition, we know who would win.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
but isn't that neat? It's a Quake. It's part of the Quake engine and the Bethesda Game Studios engine. Which, again, I don't even know how that would work. I can't imagine how Austin did that. That's amazing to me. But
just throw them, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just chunk them.
Y'all throw us your questions today. We were talking a little bit about the new engine, obviously talking about Todd Howard's interviews. That's what's been going on in the Bethesda world the last week or so.
Manos says, I don't know what are they planning about different planets, aliens and stuff, but I'll definitely need pilotable spacecraft. The one part that actually looks spectacular in No Man's Sky.
Todd Howard mentioned one thing, that there are new systems. He didn't want to get into it, and he said, I shouldn't even have said anything about it, that there are going to be new systems in Starfield. Possibly talking about spacecraft or the vehicles things that I was talking about. I believe Starfield is going to be, as I said in that other podcast that I was on this morning, that it's going to be an over-the-top epic thing, as you're talking about with No Man's Sky. I believe it's going to be a multiple planet type thing. I believe it's going to be, as me and you were talking about, I believe it's going to be in another universe.
Right.
I believe you're going to be taken away into another universe. Now, I'm not going to get into the story because I don't think anybody knows the story. I think we're just guessing on that. But I do believe it's going to be multiple races. It's going to be multiple planets.
I want to see a xenomorph, at least an Easter egg somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
One chest burster. I just want to see one.
Okay, yeah. Do you believe the Zetans will be in there from Fallout? You know, the mothership Zetan.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. There's going to be at least a painting or a picture of them or something.
Oh, I think so. Absolutely.
I'm hoping.
There's Big T. Hey, Big T.
I only have small T.
You got to keep me updated on who's there. My glasses ain't good. I hope they don't overdo it with multiple.
He says as he starts reading the chat.
I can kind of see.
I hope they don't overdo it with multiple open world planets, because the only practical way to achieve that is procedural generation. It's not worth it if there are 20 empty planets.
Yeah, what I was saying about the procedurally generated, Bethesda's always done generation to a point. Even Skyrim had procedural generation. And Todd Howard was talking about that. That's one thing they love about their editor. Now, they did get a new scenery maker, but they are so good and so fast at making worlds. They do it generation, and then they go back in and put the personal touches in.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it: if you're making alien worlds,
It's hot. It's really hot.
If you're making Boston or if you're making Washington D.C., you can't really procedurally generate that. You've got to make it because it's something we know. But if you're making an alien world you've never been to, you can procedurally generate that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what it looks like. I understand what Manos is saying. You can't have it empty.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I don't think Bethesda is going to keep it empty. But also with the settlement system, I believe it's going to be a way that you can build it up. I believe it's going to be ways that you can build your planets, and you're going to be able to settle your planets and then go away and come back and see them build up.
Wouldn't it be awesome if the Zetans were a playable race?
Probably so. Think about this. Talking about an empty planet. Think about if you go and discover an empty planet, okay, and you take 4 settlers with you, okay. We're going to have to get into biology here a little bit, but
fun! My favorite part of high school.
So you go and you start a settlement, and you leave your 4 settlers there. You build, a basic barracks, and you build a trading system and all that, and you leave it with your 4 settlers, and then you come back, and guess what? Then you all of a sudden have a town, and they've already established, and it's growing. So
it's sim settlements.
Yeah, wouldn't that be neat
if
you could go around and do that? Maybe that's something. Maybe
it's going to be like Subnautica, which you land on an alien planet. It's an ocean planet. You just have to build a base under the water. It's kind of like that, I guess. I don't know. You find resources from bottom of the ocean. You just keep upgrading your base and tools and equipment. Just maybe it'll have stuff like that on it.
And I didn't mean to really get in the story. Well, I was trying to go with the systems because Todd said there are new systems, talking about technology, that they have in Starfield. And that's why I mentioned Avalanche. I really believe they're going to have some kind of vehicles, spacecraft, or even both in Starfield. Don't you think it being such a large game with possibly multiple planets? Now, I don't think there's going to be endless planets like No Man's Sky had. I do believe there will be multiple planets, and I believe there will be a main planet or a couple of main planets.
How big do you think the planets are going to be?
Oh, goodness. That's a very good question.
Good question, bad time, right?
No, probably about Fallout 4 size.
Each one?
Each one.
You think each one is going? How many do you think they're going to be?
Yeah, because Fallout 76 is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. You see, so I mean, it's obvious that they can do much bigger than Fallout 4. So if each planet was Fallout 4 size, it wouldn't,
Andromeda size. Well, imagine if you could build the spaceship part by part, just like building a shack in Fallout 4.
Absolutely. Can I ask a random question real quick?
No.
We've kind of been working on our setup here. How is the camera and how is the mic? Are we doing okay? Y'all just tell us randomly as we're going. It looks a little dark, but we're still working on our lighting. Hopefully good. We've been working on the internet and the mics, and hopefully we're doing a little bit better. It's kind of hard in Arkansas to get a good internet speed. We got about the best internet speed you can get, and I was talking to Backhandia the other day about his internet speed, and it made me weep compared to what we have.
What's ours?
Well,
normally
he gave me a program to check ours.
Gosh.
Yeah. The uploading speed that we had here, I knew my videos were taking a long time to upload. The uploading speed here was like 1.5.
How much was it per 1.5 what?
I don't even know what that was. Oh my word, 400. Let's see. We were like
400 megabytes.
Yeah, and I was like at 2. We were like at 2.
Yeah, I knew Sea of Thieves took 2 days to install.
Now you know why we could never play ESO.
Yeah.
Now y'all see why our podcasts are not ever great quality. So, see, y'all have to forgive us for our not great quality. So, we're trying very hard. Yeah, see 100. Our internet now, I think we've got like 40. My hotspot's like 40, and it's like the best you can get. So we're running this on like 40
on a hotspot.
On a hotspot, yep, and it's the best you can get. So hey, we're trying, and we did it for y'all.
I wish mine was 100. Gosh dang, 100. Know how many online games I've lost just because of the internet lag?
Oh, I know it. Do you remember when we got ESO? When we first got ESO,
it wouldn't load.
It was like 4 days
to install, and then it would take a whole night to do one of the updates, which it had an update like every other day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I could never play ESO because every time I sit down to play it, it had an update. It was horrible. I didn't mean to get off Starfield. I was just...
No, it's fine. We've talked about Starfield.
The woes of internet in Arkansas. Anything else about those interviews that Todd Howard was talking about overseas that hit you the last week or so?
I'm just glad I was right and you were wrong. So
now see, that's not quite right.
No. If the box has creation engine on it, I'm right and you're wrong. That's just how simple it is. So
see, I really don't think when it gets to Starfield it will.
Then you can't say we've had the same engine since Morrowind because it's been changed a lot since Morrowind.
Yeah, but I really think it's going to be due.
Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm still right.
Are you reading? I know I can see a bunch over there. Hey, we got a lot popping on. Good to have y'all. I'm glad.
Come down to Texas where even the internet is bigger.
Even the internet is bigger. Absolutely. Are you in East Texas, West Texas? What part of Texas are you in? If you're in East Texas, you're not far from us.
If you're West Texas, well, yeah.
It's hot down in West Texas.
Hold on, are you on the east side of Dallas or the west side of Dallas? That's the
dividing line. Absolutely.
There's our dividing line. San Antonio South.
San Antonio South. Wow. We go through there a lot. We got real good friends in Del Rio.
When was the last time we went down there?
It's been a while.
Aren't you supposed to be going back down there?
Uh-huh.
Didn't even tell me. Mom had to tell me.
We used to go through there almost every year. We got to get back to Bethesda, but yeah, I preached a revival down there almost every year for like how many years straight?
4 or 5. No, 5, because I didn't go the first year.
5 years straight. We'd go to Del Rio and then go across the border, and I'd preach both in Del Rio and in Acuna, Mexico. It's beautiful down there, and what's really neat, San Antonio is gorgeous, but it changes. I mean, the whole landscape changes like right there at San Antonio. Okay, back to Bethesda. That's gorgeous down there.
Oh, going in September.
I didn't know we was going this year. I really didn't know that.
Really? You didn't know were preaching this year.
I just wait and let Mississippi Queen tell me. So thank you so much. We might have might have to come by and see you.
It's not like I could go.
I went blank now. Now I'm thinking about Del Rio, Texas.
I want some beef jerky. That's what I want.
We need to talk about Bethesda. Y'all give your questions. Now I'm blank. Now I'm thinking about Del Rio and going down there. So
it's only 90 outside. Oh, I thought it was a little hotter than
that. Help me out, Garrett. I went blank.
No, I'm keeping quiet. I'm gonna let this ride out. I want to see how long it takes you.
I know it. It seems like Todd Howard was talking more overseas than he does here. Did y'all notice that? He's kind of been now he talked a lot of Fallout 76. But they talk more about the griefing system overseas. Mm-hmm. He was asked more. He got so more specific. He said, you won't be able to be killed until you're level 5.
Oh, that's good.
Or over. Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you can't kill anybody until you're level 5 or over too?
No, he didn't say that. It's going to be a challenge system. It's
Like every week, there's different challenges, or you
No.
just go challenge by challenge.
It's going to be challenged, but okay, this is what I understand. When you're in the game, somebody can challenge you. Like I come up to you and I go, "Okay, I challenge you. You either accept it or not. If you accept it, we get to square off and fight." Okay. If you don't
so you
accept,
can't just attack random people. That's no fun.
I don't know. Also, if you do attack, I think you can. If you in other words, if you don't accept the challenge and they attack you, then a bounty goes up on you, and it's shown on the whole map, kind of like
on the person who's attacking, or the okay.
on the person that attacked, kind of like Red Dead Redemption. I think Red Dead Redemption does that. It shows up on y'all say if I'm wrong on any of these. I think I understood all what he was saying. So it shows up on the whole map so that everybody gets to go after you because you're the bad guy. Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to attack random people, get my bounty as high up as possible.
So they're trying to encourage good play instead of really putting systems in to prevent. Now, there is a system that says you can't kill the same person over and over and over. That is the one thing that says.
Mano thought of a good exploit, which I was trying to think of.
Okay.
I thought of an exploit for the bounty system.
Okay.
I kill a bunch of people, gather a fat bounty on my head, then I go to my friend, let him kill me. He gets the bounty. We split the caps.
Yep. See, there's going to be little glitches they find, and then they're going to have to
patch it,
and do something else.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to kill as many people as possible. You'll kill me, and then vice versa. That's how we get rich in the game, Dad.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm going to be crouched behind the tree. That's all I'm going to do.
I saw a video on YouTube. It was talking about what I talked about about you in Skyrim, just constantly crouching, just make tons of jokes about it. It was awesome. Just be a traitor like you. Yeah, that's no fun. Did I hear right about you wanted players being locked out, or right about wanted players being locked out of some things in the game until they're no longer wanted?
Yes. Now, I don't know specifically what, but yes, they're going to try to encourage correct play. So, and I think that's a good idea. It's almost like the karma system they're bringing back. See, I like that. When a bounty's on you, that'd be a good thing. If you're wanted, you couldn't go into a normal store,
Yeah, because after
I think that's a good idea.
Because after nukes drop in West Virginia and people are launching nukes out of silos, it's such a normal store. It's very normal.
Yes.
Giant bats shouting at you, destroying buildings. Very normal.
Yes, I understand, but you understand what I'm saying. I think that's a good idea. I really do. I do too. Yeah, I want the trading, and I don't know. It sounds like they're going to leave the trading more up to the people. I hope there's a trading hub in the vault. They haven't said anything about a trading hub in the vault.
I want the Greenville place.
Greenbrier.
Greenbrier. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Greenville.
The big white building with the vault underneath.
With the sentry bots and protectrons. I want that to be the hub area. Because it looks very well kept and everything. I think that would be the hub area.
There's going to be something about that. Yeah. It's going to be.
It looks too nice.
Obviously, there's going to be some main quests there because it gets shown a lot.
Wonder if you can kill the overseer. Like if that's going to be a choice, since it's a robo brain.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Okay.
You think like a raider. That kind of scares me as a father. The things you come up with just really scares me.
Know your enemy. Get in the mindset of your enemy.
Big T, I'll be your friend. I really think now I want to see how it's shaped, but with the crafting cards, the way they're doing the cards and the trading of the cards, good. It looks like you're going to have it looks like you're going to have friends in this game. Unlike Fallout 4 and Skyrim, where you could be a do-all character. In other words, you could make your character to basically do anything. This is going back to the skill system to where you're going to have a very
Specialty.
specific character.
Okay, guns. That's my specialty.
That means you're going to have friends. In other words, okay, I'm going to be a trader in this area, but I need somebody that's good at building. So come over here and build my thing for me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Uh,
So if anyone wants a box, he's your guy.
I'm going to leave you with the rest of the podcast. You're so mean.
Hey, it can be the wolf den.
The wolf den. Yeah, that's right. That's
Woo!
right. Instead of the King's Corner, it's the wolf den for the rest of the
Yeah.
podcast. Huh? Xbox One till tax season.
Weird question. Are we as we're talking Fallout, has anyone ever had a dream about being killed by a nuke? Because I have, and it was real in the dream. I actually thought I was going to die.
No. That would be a scary dream. I've had some
Howling.
I've had some scary dreams, but Melanie, I've never had that dream. I have dreamed about playing Fallout or Skyrim on those all-nighters where I've played.
See, you told me that one time, and I just imagined you just staring down at you in a recliner doing this, like just all night. Just that's all you were watching in the dream.
No, I dream about being in the game. Do y'all not do that if you play too long? By the way, you guys on the PlayStations, I hate that we're not going to be able to cross-play. I really do.
Dang it, Sony.
I know it. I really wished we could all play, especially when it goes to the private servers. I was really hoping we could have a King's Corner server where we could all play together.
Has anyone thought about building settlements close together so we can have a village?
You know, there's going to be some requirements on that. I don't know how close you can get.
How big do you think you're allowed to make your settlements?
Well, this is the thing.
They're not settlements, I guess.
They're
they're
camps,
just camps. But...
And they're not as big as they were in Fallout 4. But see, this is the thing about that. You cannot get too close with your camps because your defenses will be set off and you'll start shooting each other. So there's going
Sounds
to...
great. Let's have war. Castle battle.
That's what it's going to be. So there's probably a area where... what am I trying to say? Where you can't get so close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a boundary setting where you can't get close enough to each other to have that village. Now, how does the game know if you're a friend or not?
Probably if they're in your party or they're registered as a friend.
Well,
yeah, that kind of shut down your argument.
No, I'm thinking. So to team up in the game, and you would know this more, you've played more internet games. And I know he's talked about teams of 4 or whatever. How do you ally up with somebody in the game? Is there something you push, or is there something you do in the game that says, okay, we're allied up in the game now?
Before match starts, you can
what about if you meet somebody in the game? Is there something you can do in the game to say, okay, now we're gonna ally up?
If they wanted it to be that way, it's possible to do it. Like
and see that brings up everything else. What if you've got a settlement and I've got a settlement, and then we go, okay, we're going to be allies. That means when I walk up into your settlement's not going to shoot me now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
That just starts. How are we going to fix all that? I mean, that's a lot to figure out.
Manos, it will be stupid, but it'll be really funny for like if you're a guy and you're messing with a kid, like he's just got the game. It's a little squeaker. You know, just like, hey kid, come here. I want to show you this. Oh yeah. You just hear violent screaming coming.
But see, if your turrets don't shoot people, then what if somebody comes in to attack your settlement? That's what I mean. How are your defenses going to know who to shoot? I know Bethesda's thinking about all these things, but I haven't figured it out yet. So, how do you know who's an ally and who's not an ally? Have y'all thought about it? Maybe y'all know more than I do on this. Maybe y'all have an idea about it.
Here's a safe bet. Everyone's your enemy. There's
in an internet game, that's what I'm hearing. They will shoot if you're attacked, so they'll wait. So they won't shoot until fired upon. they're American turrets. Never fire until fired upon. That's what.
Sure. You can't be friends with every player in the game. If I want to set up a trading post, but also want to protect it from ghouls, how will the turrets tell who wants to buy and who wants to attack?
Exactly.
Top Gun references. And then Fligisik says, Starfield! Okay. Maybe as long as you don't attack you or your settlements. You missed the whole thing about Starfield. We're not talking about it anymore.
Hey, we started with Starfield, but we'll talk about Starfield again.
I was right.
These are all questions I've had, and I'm glad y'all are having. We'll talk about it again, I promise. These are all questions I've had about it. But maybe that's right. Maybe they won't. Hopefully, they won't fire unless.
I got to order the Xbox version so I can play early.
But I don't want somebody to come up right on my camp and then start firing and then they shoot. I want them to defend.
Boy, but if you go attack places, that's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Vic, and that's what I thought, but allows for aggressive players to position themselves around the turrets to take them out more. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure Bethesda's thinking about this. I've been thinking about it.
Or they just didn't think about it. No, surely they thought about it.
And that's why I'm wondering if there's a way to make yourself an ally to somebody. Okay, the vendors is a neat thing. There are vending machines. Have y'all seen go back and watch my film on the camping and what I call it, the camping and trading system.
I love how you asked me what you called your video.
I didn't ask you. I just looked at you for a minute.
What I call it?
It's the camping and trading system. There are vending machines in the camp system that you actually make. And once you get the trading card, like you specialize in something, whether you're going to make ammo or armor or weapons.
What are you going to make?
Well, let me explain it, and then I'll tell you what my character is going to be. So once you make whatever it is, you fill up this vending machine with whatever it is, again, whether it's ammo or stim packs or whatever it is. And then when somebody comes to your camp, they can access that vending machine, put in the amount of caps for whatever, kind of like in Fallout 4 when you remember the book returns. Y'all remember those machines where you put the book in and then you bought whatever it was. Yeah, you got the caps and then you could get a stim pack or whatever it out. That's kind of how it works. So for a certain amount of caps, they can get stim packs or whatever you put in there. So you can go off and do the quest. Your vending machines will be there so they can come and buy at any time. So you will be able to be your ammo salesman or armor salesman all the time. So that's how it works. That's pretty neat. Also, there's also a Protectron within the camping system that I believe also will be able to be a trader at your camp.
I really want there to be a creation for the robots again. I really do.
Yeah, I know.
That was my favorite DLC. I loved Automatron. It was my favorite out of them.
Big T, why you feel dumb? Don't feel dumb. Did that answer your question? Who had the question about the trading? I thought the vending machine was because that makes it where you can sell whether you're there, whether you're not. It's a very good idea. Okay. I thought the ammo salesman, and I know everybody's going to do this, is great. Being an ammo salesman is great because within this world, within Fallout 76, there is resources that aren't in any other game. It kind of reminds me of Skyrim. Iron is one of those things. So if you find a big ammo's rare, yes. If you go and find an iron deposit in this world, iron vein, you can build your camp there. You can mine the iron, which gets you Far Harbor, which gets you
in the series.
which gets you experience. Hold on, let me finish this. Then you make that iron into ammo. You're not paying attention. You're
I am paying
then.
attention.
And then, of course, you can sell that ammo. By the time you're selling the ammo and getting the caps for that, you've gotten so much experience from building your camp, from mining your iron, from building all that stuff. You've leveled up big time. So an ammo salesman is a very good way to go. It's a very smart way to go in the game.
Now let's go back. Far Harbor is not the best in the series.
It's one of the best. It's awesome.
One of the best, maybe, but not the best. And I still like Automatron better.
Get that off that and quit messing with that. I'm gonna whoop you. You love messing with that. Far Harbor. Let's see. I love Far Harbor. Give me that, you little turkey.
Just smacked me in the eye.
Sorry. That's a good conversation. What is your favorite DLC of all time?
I can see clearly now.
Far Harbor is great.
Am I the only one that loves Automatron? Come on.
Yeah,
everyone loves it.
Automatron was good, but I would put Far Harbor up there at the very top.
Only good thing about Far Harbor was Longfellow.
The world is great. It's big. The quests are great. The add-ons are great.
Except for on PS4 where it glitched me out and never let me finish.
Come on, the big thing in the bus. The big crab thing in the bus.
Red Death. The Red Death was good.
The Red Death, that was hilarious. Yeah.
When I was on PS4,
He couldn't finish it.
It cut me out on one of the brain sequence games where you have to build the defenses and whatnot for the whatever they are. Ants, I call them.
Mm-hmm.
It froze on that, and it would never let me play that save again. Like, it froze completely on that save. I reset the game, reset the system, did everything. Never let me finish. So I've never gone back and finished Far Harbor all the way.
Oh, Shivering Isles was awesome. Yes. That was one of my very favorites, too. In Oblivion. That was awesome. You didn't play it.
No, I didn't.
That was before your time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yep. Well, that's not saying anything. I just played through Banjo-Kazooie on the N64, okay? Before my time doesn't say anything.
I know, you're a retro gamer, but...
I just bought Duke Nukem for the Game Boy Color, okay?
But see, you should go back and play Shivering Isles. That's great. The Fallout 3 DLC with the swamps.
And the mutated degenerate Hicks.
I just went blank. Point Lookout. Point Lookout. Yep.
Ding, 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 ding.
Duke Nukem. Yeah, we talked about that. Wolfenstein 3D. Yes.
Yes, I gotta play that.
I actually liked Dragonborn.
See, I like
For
Dawnguard
Skyrim.
more than Dragonborn.
Dawnguard wasn't... It was okay. But I like Solstein. I really like going to Solstein. Stein. Did you not like...
I liked it, but I didn't like
I liked the whole island.
What's the place called? With all the books, it's green.
Oh, with...
Yeah.
Mora.
Hermes Mora.
Hermes.
I hated it. I rushed through that every time.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha. Hate Apocrypha. Hate Apocrypha.
Why?
I just don't like it. I don't know why. It doesn't intrigue
The realm
me.
of Apocrypha. I like it. Well, do you like the Soul Karen?
Yeah, I like Soul Karen.
See, that was the best part of...
You know why I like it? Because I can grind for ebony weapons really early in the game.
The Soul Karen was the best part of Dawnguard to me. The rest of the Dawnguard I didn't care for. Yep.
I'm dead. Okay. I don't know what. Okay. Come on, man. Armored trolls. Those are awesome.
See, Big T agreed with you. He liked Dawnguard better too.
Ha! Hearthfire, that's the best one out of all of them.
See, I like building my house. I like Hearthfire. Every time I play Skyrim, I have to build all 3 houses. So.
You know what I miss in Skyrim? I miss the Riften house where the mannequins would walk around.
Yeah, before they fixed that glitch.
I'm mad that they fixed it.
The first time that happened, it scared me to death.
I always thought they should have rolled with that and made it like a DLC. Because Riften would be just the place where you
They should have made it a haunted house. Yeah, they should have. Absolutely.
Ah, would have been perfect. I bet you there's a mod somewhere, like the Ghost of Riften house.
I agree. They should have made that. Yep.
If someone is a modder on here, make a mod about the ghost in Riften house.
Yep. Yep. Didn't the one in what's the capital?
Solitude.
Didn't it do that too? Didn't it move sometime?
No, I didn't. Windhelm did.
Windhelm, yeah.
No. What's your favorite city in Skyrim?
Favorite city in Skyrim? Oh, goodness. That's like asking what
I like
my favorite flavor of pie is.
Chocolate pudding. Markarth, I think, is my favorite. I hate the Dwemer ruins, or like actual Dwemer ruins, but I love Markarth.
Really?
Yeah. There's so many good quests in Markarth. At least 2 are the best in the game, in my opinion.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the capital.
Really? So, the capital of Skyrim, which has a total of 9 people living in it.
Don't hate my answer.
I do. The capital of Skyrim with a total of 9 people.
I like the house in the capital.
Are we counting settlements? Because if it's settlements, or not settlements, but villages.
I like Whiterun. I still like Whiterun.
Rorikstead's my favorite, just for the lore behind it.
Rorikstead.
They take dirt from Rorikstead and ship it around the world because of how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
I love the
Old World Blues. Oh, that was good too. Yeah.
Oh, DLC. Okay.
It don't take much to get us off the subject, does it?
Look, a nickel.
No, a bird, a butterfly. What were we talking about?
DLC. We were talking about 76.
Oh, the griefing system and the trading system.
Then we got Automatron, and then we got to our favorite DLCs. Then we got to our favorite cities in Skyrim, and now we're thinking about what we started with.
Our train of thought wrecked, didn't it?
Dang it, Big T!
No, that's what a podcast is for. That's why we go live. Absolutely, you keep on going. That's why we changed it from tape to live. We want y'all to talk. That's what makes it so much fun. Starfield. Gosh. We want y'all to talk about whatever you want and steer the conversation wherever you want. Tacos. Yeah. You always say tacos. Speaking of that, I'm hungry.
I know, right?
Yes.
Here, we can just end this, pick it up later. Let's go get Sonic.
Since they keep talking about Starfield, and I
was right.
I know everybody wants Starfield. When do you honestly think it's coming?
How many times do you have to ask this? I keep telling you, and you keep making fun of my answer and telling me I'm wrong.
You think it's 2021?
2020 or 2021?
2020. Yeah. Tacos. I think y'all know what I say all the time. 2019 or 2020. Everybody that talks about it says 2020 is one of the numbers they say.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we could probably all agree.
Big T needs our tea recipe.
Yeah, it's good. If there's one thing the South can do, it is sweet tea.
That no one else can do.
That's right. Yeah.
That and milkshakes, apparently.
Oh. Not that we talk bad about Yankees down here, but
here's the problem with Yankees.
But we went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Erie,
Pennsylvania last year, and me and Wolfman went, and we wanted a milkshake, and we went into this restaurant to get a milkshake.
Now, right next to it, there's a
Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake right next to it. Has great milkshakes.
Yeah,
great milkshakes.
Yeah.
So they were closed because it was someday they were closed for that only. But right next door to it, there's a burger and grill place. So we're like, oh, there will be milkshakes here. It tasted like water.
Big T says he's a Yankee. You're gonna understand then this, Big T.
It was water.
You can explain to us. We ordered a strawberry milkshake. It was ice and water
with a little bit of milk in it.
With a little bit of milk. That's not a milkshake.
Milkshake is like 4 things of ice cream with a little bit of milk in it, blended together.
Yeah, it's like thick.
Nice and creamy.
It's like thick. You can't hardly get it.
Okay, even
straw.
he agrees that's bad. Okay, so
we had no idea what had happened.
But we asked around, and that was a normal thing up there, apparently. So,
and they told us what we. Yeah, that's not a milkshake. No. Maybe it's just a Erie, Pennsylvania thing, not a Yankee thing.
It is a little eerie up there.
It's beautiful up there, though. It was very
cold.
It was very pretty.
It's summer, and it was like 50, 60 degrees, but it was right off a Great Lake. So
yeah, we went out to the Great Lake.
That's horrifying.
It was really.
It was terrible. It was just terrible. The humanity.
The Great Lake was very, very pretty. It was very. And where are we going this year?
Michigan.
Michigan. Yes, we're going to Michigan. And guess what? I think we told y'all. Can you be still? In August. Tell them where we're going in August.
QuakeCon.
QuakeCon in Dallas. We're going to get. We're going to get to see Pete Hines and Todd Howard. They're going to talk about Doom Eternal.
We don't care about playing Quake, apparently. So.
No. They're going to talk about Doom Eternal. They're going to talk about more about Fallout 76.
Yes.
And we're going to get to play it, but hopefully we'll be playing the beta by then.
Man, I want a milkshake now.
And we will take some live footage and show y'all down there. We may even do a live podcast.
How about this? Favorite ice cream flavors. Let's go with this.
I don't think that's a good Bethesda podcast.
Yeah, it is. Mint chocolate chips, the best. It's the best.
For ice cream?
Yes.
No, banana nut.
Yours is homemade. I'm talking about like you can order it anywhere.
See, that's another thing we do in the South is homemade ice cream. Do y'all do homemade ice cream? Butter oh, that sounds good. No, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Whatever, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do y'all make like homemade ice cream where you do it, where you turn the little coffee or toffee? Yep, chocolate. Chocolate's always good.
Am I the only one that likes mint chocolate chip?
No, mint chocolate chip's okay. It's okay. Strawberry. Oh, strawberry's always awesome.
You mix strawberry and chocolate, or you make strawberry, comma?
Yeah, homemade strawberry.
Okay.
Comma, chocolate.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I was going to say chocolate strawberry.
Oh, black raspberry. Now that even sounds. Oh my word. We need to have a Quake Championship. I bet that is neat. We need to have a ice cream party for the King's Corner.
Yeah, all y'all from Russia, Sweden, everywhere.
Everybody just come on down and we'll have a.
Gotta pay for your own tickets, but
yeah, that would be great. Wouldn't that be great? Just a one time a year ice cream party at the. Hey, my birthday's coming up. Maybe we could have that. That would be good. The King's birthday party. No. About Starfield, I guess maybe I'm being too hopeful thinking it's 2019. I know it's ready. I know it could be released next year. But I really think it's according to what Fallout 76 does.
Manos, I have Discord, but I don't use it, and I know he doesn't have Discord.
No, I'm probably going to. If you guys start asking and are interested in it, I'm going to. If y'all think it would be good.
Man, we've already been on an hour.
Yep. We'll probably go about 30 more minutes if y'all are interested. What do you think about Discord? I do have Twitch. Right now, I don't have a game I'm doing on Twitch. I know I'm planning on doing Rage on Twitch come spring. I can't do Fallout, obviously, on Twitch not with the beta. They won't let the beta be on.
They let betas on Twitch.
Mm-mm.
Does Bethesda not? Because I know Twitch does. I just don't know.
If it's a beta that you can't get unless you're pre-ordered. They won't let any footage out. You can't even
Yes,
do it. You
they
can't
do.
even do a video on it.
Is that just Bethesda or in general? Because Sea of Thieves, I know did
I know
it a lot.
I know Bethesda won't.
Okay.
Okay, I will check into the Discord and do that for y'all. Absolutely.
I can stream Twitch just from the Xbox, like direct from Xbox. So when it comes out, we can have 2 streams going at once.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see who gets more views, you or me.
And I mean this, whatever y'all think would be good, y'all just let me know. I will look into the Discord for sure. I want to grow this channel, and y'all are some wonderful, wonderful followers. Y'all have been great to me. So whatever y'all can do to help me, y'all suggest it, and I will do it. I know
if they ask you jump off a cliff right now, you would do it.
Well, not quite that, but
Okay.
I know a little bit about Discord, and I bet the Wolfman would help me a little bit figure it out.
I haven't, but I've never even opened it.
Okay, so you'll help me figure it out, though, right?
I'll try.
Okay.
For
And
having Patreons on live streams, Discord is better.
oh, okay, cool, great. Of course, y'all do know I've got the Patreon page, and we are doing a pre-show for the
That's the third one
Patreon.
now.
Yep, we did a pre-show today.
And you have bloopers coming out.
That
came out.
Yep, I did a blooper reel last night. Put it on the Patreon page, so y'all could laugh at me again. I think it was called
Have a laugh on me.
"Have a Laugh on Me." Yeah, part 2. So there's quite a bit.
You do the chicken dance a lot in your videos.
I did on that one. I don't know why.
4 times.
I don't know why I did the chicken dance.
And then you quacked during the chicken dance.
Well, when you don't curse, you got to figure out things to do when you get upset at yourself. So, anything else you want to talk about today before we bore them to tears?
Oh, me.
Like they were talking about Twitch, I want to do Rage this spring on Twitch. I mean, I can't wait to do Rage, and I hope that kind of excites y'all.
No, I'm not going to make a joke. I can't think of one.
You hadn't seen the bloopers reel yet? Yeah, I posted it last night. It's short. I did a short one. That's the second one I posted on Patreon. But I think I'm gonna wait until Rage comes out to do the Twitch. Do you think
You ain't going to Twitch?
Dishonored 3 will happen? Yes, I think
it's a big franchise. It will happen.
I think Dishonored 3 will happen. Now, Dishonored, they did that kind of part 3, which was, you're drinking my drink. I see that. They did that Death of the Outsider, which was kind of a spinoff, which was kind of a part 3, which I haven't played yet. So that
I
may
still got
be,
to play Wolfenstein.
Millennia, have you played the Death of the Outsider yet? In fact, that may be what I get and do on Twitch first. That may be a good way to start my Twitch.
You've never been big on Dishonored, though.
No, not big.
So maybe being on Twitch will force you to like keep going forward, keep pushing it.
I think that's what I'm gonna do with my Twitch page. I'm gonna do the stuff like Prey and Wolfenstein
and then you want actual playthroughs like. Okay.
And I'll do my main stuff on the other.
76 will be on Twitch though.
Probably, so y'all got to go join my Twitch page. So
do you even have anything on your Twitch page?
A little bit, just a little bit. But I ain't got nobody over there to. You got to help me figure that out too. See.
I don't use Twitch. I don't know how to work Twitch. I know you got to help me figure it out. Why are we whispering? I don't know. Let's talk bad about people. Why are we whispering? I don't know. Welcome to this ASMR.
When do you think the Fallout 76 is going to come up?
November.
No, the beta.
August 21st.
The link for my Twitch, all of my links are in the description of every one of my videos. My Facebook, my why can't I talk sometimes? I blame it on my lupus. My Facebook, my Twitter, and my Twitch.
It'd be really funny if you put your YouTube link on your.
They're all in my description under every video. Also on my channel bar, all my links. So Yes, they're there. And again, I'm gonna put that link to the podcast for Skullsy, so y'all go check that out as well. No, the beta. Do you think the beta is going to be here August the 1st?
26th.
Oh man, I think it's going to come out before. It's going to come out August 1st.
You know what's going to happen? It's going to come out the day I go back to school. It's going to be August 13th.
Oh, Big T said he's never bored on here. I appreciate that, Big T.
You don't have to lie to our faces, man.
Manuel said he got The Outsider on launch day. It was epic. See, I need to really get into it. See, I haven't gotten Death of the Outsider, and it's on sale now, so I really need to. I need to get it.
Everything's on sale at Steam.
Yeah,
a lot was anyway.
Did y'all get anything on the summer sale for Steam? I was really wanting to get Far Cry 5.
I don't lie; it's bad for my health.
I was wanting to get Far Cry 5. I still hadn't tried that. I have a hard time doing anything not Bethesda right now.
Just give me your credit card. I'll get you a bunch of games.
I've got so many. In fact, I want to go to the game store. Are we going to have time to go to the game store after this?
Probably not. Unless you want to end it at like 1:30.
1:30.
An hour and 30 minutes because we're at an hour.
Yeah, I'm going to stop in just a minute. School's open August 13th over there.
Ours keeps getting earlier and earlier and earlier. First year I was back at Whitehall.
Yeah, I'm going to wait for Far Cry 5 to get on sale. And then see, by the time it gets on sale, then all the good Bethesda stuff's going to be here. So
we ended early May is why we get back early.
I think I'm going to go today. I'm going to go right now after the podcast is over and go buy Death of the Outsider.
And I'm trying to convince him to buy me a Switch game.
Man, Yost, you talked me into it. I'm going to go buy Death of the Outsider right now. It better be good. You talked me into it. And I'm going to put it on Twitch. Will y'all watch me on Twitch? Death of the Outsider? Yes?
Say no. Just say no for fun.
Y'all go join Twitch and watch me on Death of the Outsider. Now, it may take me a while to figure it out, but I'm going to do it.
Say no. It's for fun. Just mess
okay.
Up. Say no. Say no.
Thank you. Y'all be very patient with me, okay? Because I don't know anything about Twitch.
There goes chat again.
Yep. Well, I enjoyed this podcast. Thank y'all, guys. I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. Again, I say this a lot, but I don't say it enough. I don't have many followers, but I have the best ones. I have the absolute best ones on YouTube. Or as I said on the pre-show, on YouBook. That's what I said.
YouBook.
Y'all are the absolute best. Is there any questions y'all have left for us? We've been on an hour, and I don't want to bore y'all. Y'all have any questions about Fallout 76, Starfield, Elder Scrolls? Why are you what?
When ASMRing us.
What's that?
That's when you get the microphone.
Oh, gotcha. See, I'm old. I don't know these things.
Will you play Death of the Outsider on Twitch? I want to check it out.
I am going to go get it today.
He'll probably make a video, upload it before he plays on Twitch, won't you? Saying I'm streaming on Twitch live now.
What's today? Saturday. I'm probably start Monday because tomorrow I'll be.
Aren't you leaving next week?
Oh, we got camp next week.
Yeah,
don't we?
so it'll probably be Friday then.
Yeah, it'll be a week because we've got church camp next week. So give me a week. Sorry, and that'll give me a week to figure it out anyway. So I will let y'all know. Next Saturday we'll talk about it on the podcast, and I'll tell you exactly when. But I am going to go back today and get it all downloaded, and I'll try to figure out Twitch.
Okay.
Okay. One of you people that really know about Twitch, y'all gonna have to talk me through it. Is Backhand you still on here? Does anybody or is anybody really good at Twitch?
I'm gonna just scoot out of the way.
Backhand you know anything about Twitch? If anybody knows anything about Twitch, y'all send me a message. Yeah.
I've never used Twitch. Mind the turrets. Have no clue. Never used it. I spent much on MTG this week. No idea with Twitch. Wow.
We'll figure it out. backhand you that video program I told you about. That's the one I have to use on Twitch. So I have to figure it out for Twitch, just like I have to figure it out to use on Skype for my podcast. So that's that program I've got to figure out.
Didn't I get figured out for you for going live?
The sound didn't work, remember?
On Skype. Did you try it normally?
But it still didn't work. I mean,
On Skype, did you try it normally?
mm-mm.
Okay.
But I still need it for Skype too. So
Podcast should be 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. Hey, we've done them 2 hours before. And you know what? We will do them longer when there's more to talk about. Today there just wasn't much going on. And we love talking to y'all. If y'all have any more questions, we're here. Twix candy bars. See, these guys